Isaiah, and I worked on a financial app.
What was your favorite thing about coding the app?
The thought process, look at the thinking of it, and all the things to connect.
How long would it have taken you to build this app, you think, before this?
My guess is at least a year. I came, even though I have a technical IT support background, have an idea of how things work. The ability to put the pieces together in a working prototype is what would have been missing. And so I think it would have took someone a year to figure all that out on their own without this level or just environment. Without this environment, it definitely would have took longer. What I was building was such a personal thing that would allowed me to understand what AI could do. And I was just like, oh, let me use it because I have all of the experience and all these things and elements that if I was building something for someone else, I had to keep asking them and keep trying to figure out, okay, what do you want to go here? Why would this want to work that way? Why do you want to see this? All that was a mute point because I knew exactly what I was looking for. I knew how to describe it. I knew how it should outcome. So it was a personal thing. So it's not brand new, but it is something I haven't seen yet out there.
The tagline of this program actually is kind of what you just said. It's build that one thing you've been dreaming about, right? It's personal to me, but you've been thinking, you knew what you wanted. And so I love to hear that you're like, I built the thing I wanted for me.
Yeah.
Do you think this has become a skill that you will go to or have gone to?
Both. Absolutely. This has put my perspective on how AI can be used as a tool, and it has changed it's added to my skill set. And then also it sharpened my skill sets because now what I think about, I know what tool to use and how to use it. So again, back to the thing that I'm thinking about doing and I'm trying to develop the whole process for. Fundamentally, I couldn't even think like that. I couldn't even put that in practice without what I just did. You see, man, that's where a lot of people are stuck. They're like, okay, I have this thing, but I don't know how to do it. And yes, you can go pay someone else, which is great. But ultimately, you do have to begin to understand what you're asking someone else to build. You do. All CEOs know it. Everybody knows it to some degree. Obviously, every top level C-suite person doesn't know maybe the exact phrasing and wording, but they'll explain it to you and know what the result they want. You can't do that if you don't have some of these tools. That this vibe coding bootcamp is giving these individuals. And since what I took from it is you're bringing kind of like what we used to call enterprise level tools into a SMB, small to medium business type mindset, or even we can just say simple, entrepreneurs, or just even what is the word is everyday Joes, I guess I could say, who just want to do something. The way you built this program, I think fits them. The individuals you've used so far have really fit that to where most of them can talk at that high level, but the majority of the conversation is right on that level of, hey, you can engage in conversations and engage in what you're trying to learn, engage these tools in what you're trying to do in an effective way. You guys built a good program.
I much appreciate that. Anything else you want to say to anyone who's thinking about joining the program, kind of on the fence?
Well, what I learned is you got to dive in somewhere. Dive in. Don't take a lot of time trying to figure out all this other stuff. If it's financially feasible for you, jump in. This is actually the structure, the information, and the deliverables that I saw. I was highly impacted and have now established a foundation that I can grow off of. It's not a broken piece. Like I've seen some things where I'm like, oh, okay. One, you're telling me something I already know. And then two, I still don't know fully how to implement it. You've built, as they would say, that life cycle. And I think it's simple enough for everyone to get. And I think it's complex enough to where it can scale. So just do it.
Said simply, just do it. And thank you for, joining, giving some of your perspective on the camp. I appreciate it. And we'll hope to see you later.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.